Welcome to Advertising Champions, your go-to destination for insights into the dynamic world of advertising. I'm Tony Stanol, and with us today is Pablo Buffagni of BBQ Agency. Welcome, Pablo.
Hi, Tony. Thanks for inviting me again. Nice to see you.
Absolutely. Now, we know you started, I know, having talked to you over the years, that you have an illustrious creative career starting at JWT in Argentina and coming to the States. And now, well, why don't you tell the story? Tell us, very quickly how we got here, because I want to hear what's new at BBQ Agency as well.
Well, I came here in 2000. I was brought by Publicis Group, at that moment, Bromley Agency. They were looking for creatives to work in the Hispanic market, and then being here for more than 20 years. And for the last 10 years with BBQ Agency, my own shop, where I apply this idea of barbecue that is so popular in Argentina to do asados in an analogy to the projects.
Right, great, and so you're working in the Hispanic market now, and your agency is now, you just celebrated a 10-year anniversary, right? And
yes,
and you opened with a particular model which seems to be coming true for other agencies as well in terms of projects versus strict AOR work.
Yes, it's a model that is becoming very popular at this moment because we started originally, our business model was to work by project. And the analogy was that we are BBQ agency, not only because I do asados all the time, but because we invite to the table of the barbecue party that we call the project, the people who are needed for specifically each project, right? So we have a lean structure, and then we incorporate people depending on the project. Nowadays, lots of businesses are doing the same. We had the advantage that we started 10 years ago. So in terms of getting the talent and scaling fast, I think it's something that you have to be able to do when you get the big projects.
Right. Now, I'm a particular fan of one of your main clients, which is Argentine beef. I've had the pleasure of eating in some nice restaurants in Buenos Aires, and the beef there is just fantastic. It's grass-fed. It's unlike anything you could get in the States, it seems. But tell us a little about that and some of your other work.
Yes, we've been so fortunate to have Argentine beef as an account for the last 3 years, because imagine, we named the agency 10 years ago, Barbecue, and then that was part of the original pitch, right? For the first project, I said, I mean, I'm an Argentinian, I've been here for more than 20 years, I do barbecue all the time, and fun, I mean, you have to give me the account. And it's great because we have a lot of opportunities to do great content. You know that after COVID or during COVID, everything related to recipes, everything related to cooking tips, everything related to the work of content producers that we work a lot, and what they were calling influencers, has grown a lot. And we grow at the same time with the trend, right? So basically, when we started BBQ Agency, we were not meant to be an agency specialized in food, but at the moment, we have a lot of experience working because also part of the idea of the campaign is that Argentine beef is the perfect match for other foods and other brands. So we did things with Nestlé, we did things with Chile brands, we did things with different, with mineral water. So Argentine beef is the perfect match for any quality product that is out there related to food. And put together that with the work that we did before for many years for Royal Prestige, that is a cookware brand, we ended being indirectly, without being the main objective, we are now good experts in food and also in the work with content producers and what's out there.
Oh, that's great. You should look into pitching maybe the Meter account, which is the wireless meat thermometer. I use it myself. It cooks beef and chicken and other things on a barbecue or in the oven perfectly. So maybe
It would
that's
be great. Yeah, yeah. It would be great. We do things with charcoal. I mean, we've been doing all kinds of things. That's a good one. We thought about it. We also did with many brands of grills. We did stuff too based on what we do with Argentine beef. So it is a great opportunity to work with. And next week I'm going to one of the biggest conventions of influencers for cooking open fire. It's called the Texas Open Fire Meetup, and I'm gonna be there. It's gonna be fun.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for sharing that and being with us today, Pablo.
Thanks, Tony. Nice to see you again.
And thank you for being part of this episode of Advertising Champions. You could find more like this at dailynewsnetwork.com. Be sure to join us next time.
We've been around for 16 years, working with clients, with thousands of clients. We're working with agencies to be able to scale them and grow them and provide them services that would cost them way more than it would for them to do it themselves. Anything oriented around lead generation, video creation, web design, we're full service, so we can really serve most people.